Hey man, top of the world to y'all, man. Top of the world. Hey man, I'm back at it with some more of it. This video right here um, deals with the lies told on feminism. You dig what I'm saying? The lies told on feminism. And let me give you a little backdrop to where we are. How did we get to where we are today? Um, I'm not gonna go way back in the 1900s or nothing like that. We're gonna start at a good number. We're going to say about 1969, 1970. And it's currently 2023. So you got 50 years of quote unquote feminism. And how it started, and we don't even go bring it up, a little further than that. The idea of a woman having a career and the man that she want. Somebody is we have a concept called everybody, anybody, somebody, and nobody. Okay, and typically how it works, everybody can't do it. Anybody can do it. Somebody has done it, but nobody knows how to do it. And so what you have here, as it relates to modern feminism, whatever the case may be, the queen of that is Oprah Winfrey. So around in the 1980s and 90s, you had Oprah Winfrey, a known single woman, and known as the richest black woman in America, and she didn't have a man. So the idea of Stedman came along, but for the most part, she wasn't married. And so when people say what feminism has said, well, if Oprah Winfrey said it and she's living it to Oprah Winfrey, it's not a lie. And not here on and the fact of the matter is, everybody talking about a boss chick, something like that. There's nothing wrong with a boss chick. There's nothing wrong with if she's a nurse practitioner and she runs her own practice. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a woman who has a salon. There's nothing wrong with a woman who owns a sundry or a restaurant. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is because a lot of times, if they're on something like that, then her man probably owns a mechanic shop. Yeah, my man, he owns his own truck. Got his own truck doing his thing. He got his trucking business. I got my sundry. And together we do something. So the idea of modern feminism, guys are blaming women who look out for themselves because at the end of the day, men look out for themselves. They tell men there's no value in marriage for a man. If she's not what you want, then you can move on. Well enough, fine, well and good. There's nothing wrong with a woman being selfish and looking at their own well-being. I heard some people say, well, feminism lied to them. They're sitting in a penthouse with 65 years old with a dog and no kids, no husband. Well, let me break something down to you. Well, if she's never been pregnant, she haven't had a miscarriage. She hadn't went through postpartum. She hasn't stayed up all times of night changing diapers. She haven't had to be a mother and a wife because both of them are jobs. She can go and come as she please. She's not beholden to anybody. And she keeps most of her money. And so if she done right by her money, she can be okay. And just because she's 55 or 60, she still has sexual access to men. So the fact of the matter is, And also, hindsight is always 2020. Hindsight is always 2020. If you ask some women, say, "Well, yeah, I probably should have gotten married. I probably should have married that man." But at the time you're making the decision, the future is always unknown. The future is always unknown. Just the equivalent of a guy who trained as a youngster to play basketball, very talented in basketball, went to high school, barely could read, bucket hoop. Got into a college, barely could read, bucket hoop. Makes it to the NBA, barely can read, bucket hoop, get hurt, stay hurt, and gotta retire. You can't read. You know what he may say? Well, I probably should have took my education more serious. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say he can't read. I'm not saying he's a bad student. He didn't take his academics serious. I'm not gonna. He can't read. Let's say he didn't take his academics seriously. People just passed him on through, passed him through. Got to college. Went to JUCO first. Got eligible to go to college. Did a year in college. Went to the NBA. He didn't finish college. He didn't finish college. And since he didn't finish college, okay, now you gotta get him a new job. His regret would be, I should have taken my education more seriously. Now I'm stuck in the hub slanging boxes. I'm 6'7", slanging boxes. The guy I used to pick on. Yeah, the guy the girl I used to have in high school, right? She with this man now. He's my boss now. Yeah, the guy I used to pick on. Only difference is that you 6'7", you been to the NBA, now you at the hub slanging boxes in the auto hub. Only thing you can say is, I regret not taking my education more seriously. Warren Sapp even said that. He would trade the Super Bowl ring, Hall of Fame jacket, career, not the money, just to go back and get his education. So a regret is a phenomenon of life. It happens. Some men regret getting married. Some men regret having kids. So if men regret having kids, well, some men regret having kids. Some men don't regret having kids. Some women regret having kids. Some women don't regret having kids. It's a fact of life. Well, may peace be upon this brother, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels died at 54 with a teenage daughter. Alan Roger Kirby died at 54 with a toddler son. But this space will have you thinking that feminism or feminism telling these women that you can do it too. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of women are doing it. So much so where most women who these guys are complaining about have the option of doing it. Yes, you can have a career. I remember reading a article in People magazine as to where you had the CEO of a credit card company, Star Jones, and they were talking about guys their age not wanting them and getting a guy from jail just so they can have somebody at the house. at the house. Now you may say, "Well, damn, brother, that's extreme going to jail." But hey, this is their prerogative to do. They want somebody there. If they want a man they can run, that may be something. But at the end of the day, if that's what they go through to have somebody there, there's nothing wrong with that. And so, if he's attractive enough, if he's eloquent enough, because most guys I know who go to jail, they reading books. They ain't got nothing to do but feed their mind all day. Read books, get out, have a conversation. Oh, I like him. Okay, well, I can't. I'm trying. I'm doing this. Don't even worry about it. I know people. If you willing to work, I know people. But the fact you talking about feminism told women that they can have it all, feminism ain't told them a goddamn thing. Feminism ain't told them shit. Because people see better than they hear. So if you see Oprah with the money that she has, doing as well as she's doing, Beyonce, same thing. Okay, we only and let's get this straight right here too. Most people idolize celebrities. See, most basketball players want to be Michael Jordan. But once they find out they couldn't, you got to figure something else out. Steph Curry, LeBron, Jason, all these guys. One of idolizing Barry Sanders, one to idolize Bo Jackson, one to idolize Deion Sanders. Thinking they can be these guys. And these celebrities say, you can do it too. I did it. I come from where you come from. Smell the same, look the same, on the same field, got the same coach. If I can do it, you can do it. And these people believe that. So they get their grades together. They go out and train. They do all this stuff. This is what men do. Same thing with a woman. You talking about, feminism lies to these women. Feminism ain't lied to them. The idea of feminism is this. Well, here's what the lie is of feminism and on feminism. Guys confuse feminism as being women going through genocide on men, and that's not the case. It's not death to all men. Feminism was set out for the equal financial access to the same opportunity as white men. Females want to do that. Period. So if y'all got the NBA, it took a long time. We want please let us have the WNBA. Black women going to college. Okay, because black women going to HBCUs. Shoot. We want to go to college also. We want to go to school. We want to vote also. So, because white men had the right to do that. So when guys say feminism told them something, told women something or something like that, it was the answer of we want the same opportunities as white men. Okay, so if it's the same opportunity as white men, there's nothing wrong with that. Just like civil rights for black people. You want the same rights in this civilization as white men got. We fought in these wars. You take our tax dollars too. We got taxation without representation. You want the same thing they have. You want the same opportunities of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness that white men have as black men, as black people. But see, didn't nobody say, well, Martin Luther King lied. You know, he lied to you. Nobody said black men ain't saying that. You know what black men saying? Well, it's what you make it. These women who decide to put money over career is what they make it. It's what they make it. Because truth be told, I was told in college, like, man, sometimes we don't need this is a while ago. Sometimes they just wanted the dude to come through and knock it off. Have sex with them. All their relationship, all that there, we don't even want all that. They come through from time to time and drop their dick off. Dick me down a lot of times. Women and people don't regret it unless it turn out bad. You got men, a lot of men right now are single and childless. Nobody says, and that's not because of feminism. It go both ways. Because if feminism was telling women one thing, who was telling men something else? Older men. Older successful men in the community. Man, I did it, man. We come from the same street. We come from the same apartments. We come from the same city, man. Listen, Miss Such and Such was my Spanish teacher. Mrs. Such and Such was my math teacher. You can do what I did too. So what guys do? Guys decided to go out there and pursue careers over families. They didn't pursue a career for a family. They pursued careers over families. And women saw, hey man, it works. Because let's be real. You put all your eggs in one basket, and the basket fall, all your eggs cracked, and you can't do nothing. You just assed out. You assed out. So, these lies that people, oh man, feminism said this, feminism ain't said shit. Oprah said it. Oprah gave hope to poor black girls and black girls all across the globe and women all across the globe. They want to be like Oprah. When nobody else having no money like Oprah. See? And she wanted an entertainer. She had her own production company. She was doing big things. And there was nothing wrong with a woman wanting to pursue that. So if I was Pearl, okay, fresh and fit whomever, saying that, because in life, who knows what may happen? Oh man, we're gonna pursue marriage and everything gonna be okay. And then your husband gets sick. Your husband get cancer. Your husband dies at the age of 27. You got 2 babies to raise. Because death is out there. Everybody got to die. Everybody gonna die. So what this woman supposed to do? Yeah, what this woman supposed to do? Alan Roger Curry, what his wife supposed to do? His son about what? 4 years old. What is wife supposed to do? Kevin Samuels. His daughter probably 14. What's she supposed to do? I got friends, people I went to high school with, died and left teenage kids, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old kids. What these mothers are supposed to do? Oh, yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Trying to find out. No, I got to feed these babies. See, nobody knows what life gonna bring. So feminism ain't saying nothing to no woman that she don't want to hear. Just like the red pill ain't telling that nothing to no man that he don't want to hear. If there's no value in marriage for a man, how the fuck would a woman sit around and wait to get married and there's nobody to marry? So let me wrap this up. I don't know how much time that I done went on this, but feminism didn't lie to nobody. Pearl, feminism didn't lie. Oh, a man don't want a boss babe. Men don't care about money. The money that you make. Well, that's a lie. Because and I'm gonna say this, and I may have to. I don't know how much time I went on this. But here's the thing: the money that a woman makes puts in a man's mind the caliber. It puts a expectation in a man's mind of what caliber woman that she is. The more the more money she's made, the more less impressed she is for his money. That's why you hear guys say, "Well, she's been in the Lamborghini before, and she's traveled the world before. She's been to Sandro Pay, she's been to Paris and stuff like that. She's been in Bugattis before she met me. I don't want to be with her. Why not? She only date guys in a certain economic bracket. See, guys want dumb women, simple women. You get up and crank the car up, and the car get warm. She clapping her hands. She want a stupid woman. And these women today ain't stupid. See? And the reason why, certain guys, well, I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna go way off in the left field somewhere. Guys don't want a poor woman. She begging. She made $9-10 an hour. She begging. Well, a guy would take a chick from McDonald's if she's cute enough. But a woman won't take a guy from McDonald's no matter how much he make with her. That's a lie. If she's making $500,000, she'll take a guy from McDonald's if he look good enough. She will. There's a lie they'll tell you. Well, it's my bedtime, and I'm gonna continue this on another day. But the lies that that men and people say on feminism is that their feminism told women that they can have it all. Is the fact that Oprah Winfrey showed that a woman can have it all. Period. So since Oprah Winfrey showed it that women can have it all, then a lot of women wanted to follow their lead. Some got it, some didn't. That's life. So I'm gonna have to do a continuation on this. I don't know how long I went on this, but I'm gonna say this. Thanks for y'all time. Talk to y'all later. You dig.